Mimosas with Michael. Mimosas with Michael. Mimosas with Michael. Yay!
Now.
I'll behave.
Perfect. That's what I want to hear. Okay, so we got to start the show by clinking.
Of course. Cheers.
Mimosas. It's a good mimosa.
It is.
So, welcome everybody to Mimosas with Michael, and I have a very special guest, and I say that every week because all my guests are special. But this is my dear friend Ben Kaplan.
Hello, hello.
He's an actor. You're not a model, right? You're just an actor?
I would not say I'm a model. I've done some print work before, and...
Okay. No, because all my fans laugh because I always have really good-looking guys on, but they're always like actors and models. So you're one of the first good-looking guys I've had on who isn't really a model.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not. I would not call myself a model. I have fallen into some modeling jobs before, but yeah.
But
no,
you're an actor.
It's not an active pursuit of mine.
Okay, so you're an actor though.
Yes,
I do know you're an actor.
Yeah,
I'm not questioning that.
Yeah,
I've seen movies that you were in.
And that you still don't question if I'm an actor?
No, so I'm not.
That's good. That's good.
I mean, I question your acting ability.
Oh, okay.
Oh, too soon. I'm just kidding. But I wanted to have you on the show because I think you're a cool guy, and we've been talking about getting drinks.
Yeah.
And I had to cancel because I had a deadline on a project.
You did cancel on me, and you kept telling me like, yeah, you're gonna end up canceling on me. You're gonna end up canceling. I'm like, I'm not gonna cancel on you, and then you canceled on me.
I'm kind of a dick that way.
You are.
It's not intentional.
Yeah, no, you were giving me like a really hard time leading up to it, and then like a couple hours before.
It's because you're bad at texting.
I am really bad at texting.
Wait, but in all fairness, you have come to because you came to the reading of my
I did.
movie
I had
Acts.
a great time. I had a really great time
because it was an awesome event.
Yeah, it really was.
How good is my script?
It's a very fun script.
It's good.
It's good.
I'm a good writer.
Yeah, you are.
I just want my audience.
Yeah,
to
you're such a good writer. You should cancel on all your drink plans.
There you go. Just cancel my drink plans.
Yeah.
And write.
Yeah.
And then I just invite you on the podcast so we drink here.
Yeah, that's perfect.
But I want to drink outside of the podcast. I need a life outside of this podcast.
Drink and not be productive? Just drink?
I know. Who does that?
Who does that?
Not at my age. At my age, I don't have such little time now. I have to be productive.
Yeah.
So, so you like horror? Do you like horror specifically?
I've become much more of a horror fan in the past couple of years.
Okay.
Since slasher.com is probably what I got the most recognition for.
And that was the one I saw.
Yes.
And I liked it, by the way.
Thank you.
I told you that I liked it.
Well, I
so don't act
still
surprised.
love hearing it.
Don't act surprised. I already told you.
Well, I don't know what kind of show to put on for these people.
On my audience?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a horror podcast specifically.
Yeah. So, I figured it's Mimosas. I don't think...
No, but you'd be
the Venn diagram of people who love mimosas and people who love horror films. I'm sure there's a lot of crossover, but it's probably random.
Well, but you would think it's funny because I am a horror filmmaker and I go to so many horror events and I have so many horror people on the show. You would think it's a horror podcast, but it's not.
Good.
I just want to make it mostly horror.
Yeah.
Mostly mimosas and whatever. Anyways. So slasher.com.
Yeah. So I was the lead in that one. I produced it. Or I was one of the key producers on it. And
where'd you guys shoot that at?
Missouri.
That's right. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah. It was a fun one to work on because I got to take some of my friends here, and I brought them to Missouri, and I worked with everybody. I worked with my mentor and good friend, best friend, Chip Gubera. A lot of the guys that I used to make films with when I lived in Missouri. So it was kind of neat to cross-pollinate.
Well, you can take me next time because I have family in Missouri.
Deal.
So I have a place.
What part of Missouri?
I was gonna ask you what part you're from.
Columbia.
I don't know Missouri that well, but my family's
middle.
Where
the University of Missouri is.
Okay, my family's from St. Joseph.
Okay.
Is that anywhere near?
I have no idea.
I don't have a fucking map in front of me.
There's
Google, where is?
Yeah,
St.
Alexa,
Joseph?
where is?
But I mean, but I haven't been to Missouri in a long time, decades. Well, not that many, but definitely a long time.
It's been like 3 months for me.
Oh, how adorable!
Yeah.
Well, you went back for the holidays. No, you went back.
I went back. What did I
feel
just?
Like you went,
I went back because my family's dog passed away, and so I went back to go be supportive.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, it was real cool.
No, dogs are like family. I have
Yeah,
a
no,
dog.
they are. They are, and it was hard, and it was really hard on my mom. So I went back.
Well, it's like having a kid.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so you went back home and you saw your family. Mm-hmm. And so slasher.com, it did well.
Yeah, it did well. It's got a fun following. It's free on Amazon Prime for anyone listening. It's also pirated all over YouTube, so if you don't have Amazon Prime, you can break our hearts and watch it for free.
I work in film.
YouTube.
Piracy is bad.
Piracy is terrible, but it's also kind of like...
But who doesn't have
when you've
Amazon
made like
Prime?
a bunch of stuff for free for the internet and nobody watches it, and then you make something for profit and everybody's stealing it on YouTube, it's like, well, this kind of sucks, but it's also like, okay, it's cool to finally do something that people are paying attention to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good way to look at that.
Yeah, it's
but I actually watched it for free because you sent me the link.
yes,
Because we're friends like that.
yeah, and you sent me your screener.
Which was 8 minutes. And I think I watched yours before you watched mine.
Yeah, you did, because you were on set and you watched it.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't watch it on set.
I thought you said you did.
I would never watch it on set. An actual feature?
Yeah.
No, I watched
Well, it's
it.
a short. It's a short feature. It's like, well, not short feature. It's like an hour and 20.
No, I watched it. I usually watch movies mostly at night.
Oh, okay.
Because I also write for a horror website. So strangely enough, I try to be as productive during the day as I can. So I watch most movies at night.
Okay.
Yeah, I would never. If it was a short, I'd probably watch it on set.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have. But whatever. I watched it. I liked it.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. I'm really appreciative that you watched it.
I think you're a good actor. I told you I really like the movie.
know I'm a good actor.
I think you have a good look. I think you're a good actor. And you have a great personality. And we've becoming friends, which I like.
I like that too.
So see, there's so much happening today. I love
There's
this.
all kinds of magic happening.
Dude, I'm big on magic.
Yeah?
I should be. I wish I was in Harry Potter.
Like, are you a magician or like you just love the idea of magic?
I just like the idea of magic. I wish I was a magician.
Magicians are an interesting bunch.
How do you think they're interesting?
I just don't. I don't know. I don't know how to back that statement up, but I feel like it's still true.
No, I think it's a great
Yeah.
statement. So how did you get? Okay, I feel like we probably had this talk before, but how did you get into acting?
I've been like doing all kinds of performance since I was a kid. I played a bunch of instruments.
Which instruments?
I started off playing saxophone. Oh, no. I started off playing violin.
I never knew that.
And then
cool.
I switched to cello, and then my family
favorite
moved, and they didn't have an orchestra program for kids as young as I was, so... but they had band, so I started playing saxophone.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Never got good at any of those. Picked up the guitar. Went to a music instrument sale with the intention of getting drums. Bought a guitar. That's probably the only instrument I still really play.
Nice. You should have brought it. You could have strummed a little bit for us.
Well, next time.
Jerk.
I know.
Every time you hit your legs, I can hear it on the microphone. So everybody's gonna think you're like beating me up. That's not very nice of you.
Well, give back sound effects when I do it.
Okay. Wait. Well,
Yeah. Here, ready?
pow.
Oh.
I was gonna put little things like they do in Batman, like pow, bam, bang.
And for everyone listening at home, those are actually happening right now.
Yeah.
There's a big projector screen in here.
Like behind me every time you hit me.
Michael's got a great graphics guy here that's actively doing stuff just for the two of us.
Which
to
is
watch.
funny because no one else can see but us.
Yeah.
See, we have to have fun too. Like the audience gets to hear how awesome our awesome voices and hear our
Yeah.
stories, and we get to look at cool things
Yeah.
on this projector.
Yeah. It's a very beautiful projector. Very, yeah.
Beautiful things.
Yeah.
I don't have any other questions. I just want to know because I know you act, so I was just trying to figure out how you got into it.
Yeah. So,
you didn't finish the story.
Oh, yeah. So played a bunch of instruments. Would get involved in like the school plays when I was younger. Didn't get into filmmaking till I was a teenager. Mostly doing like sketches with friends. Didn't start making good films till I was in college.
Okay.
I made some funny ones in high school, or at least I think they were. I don't have copies of them anymore. They could be. Really.
At least you think. I'm sure someone's got some out there.
Yeah. Oh, they're on like mini DV somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those things are dead.
Yeah.
So then, okay, but your goal wasn't to get into horror though.
No.
Okay.
It was funny how we ended up doing slasher.
Yeah, it's hysterical.
Yeah. Oh, that's
No,
the thing that most people don't know about slasher is that it's pretty funny.
Okay.
You know, it's a horror film, but it has a lot of comedy. But how we got to doing that specific film was funny because we were trying to do a sci-fi drama.
Okay.
And it was going to be very expensive. And
Yeah, sci-fi is expensive. No one's ever told you that?
well, we were going to have to build like sets. Like there was stuff in the hospital rooms, and like, you know, to have a scene where you're putting someone in an MRI costs as much as it costs to really put someone in an MRI, which is it's expensive,
Yeah.
even with health insurance.
Yeah.
And, you know, we had a date that we were looking to hit to move into pre-production, and we had next to no money lined up. So we started joking about, like, well, Chip and I were both talking about how we were bummed that we weren't making a feature.
Okay.
And he and I joked about turning this weird short we did called Bagged into a feature film. And we did Bagged for the same online festival that the short that became the feature Lights Out won.
Okay. Do you remember the festival?
I don't remember the festival's
it's
name.
okay.
It was an online super shorts festival.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think everything had to be like less than 3 minutes or 4 minutes, something like that.
Definitely shorter than the story.
Yeah. So we were joking about like...
I'm just kidding.
I got on this story with, how do you get into acting? It's like, let me tell you about slasher.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
wow, what an actor you are.
Yeah.
This isn't a podcast about you.
Yeah. No.
I guess technically it is because it's your episode.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright.
Do you usually talk about yourself a lot?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Well, I also blog, so I talk a lot about myself on my blog. But I interject. I mean, the podcast is about our conversation between us as friends.
Yeah.
So I will interject when I feel like it's appropriate.
I feel like it's been appropriate so far.
But I want the audience to learn about you.
Yeah.
Because I have the pleasure of being your friend.
I enjoy being your friend as well.
And now the audience gets to
Be my
enjoy
friend.
that pleasure. Well, they get to enjoy the pleasure of
They
our
get to
friendship.
watch our friendship. Yeah.
They'll probably get to listen
from the
to it.
outside.
Yeah. Like most people who are pretty much in my life.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
watch from the outside.
Michael's fans are standing out outside the window right now watching us high five
I wish that was-
frequently.
Yeah. And click our mimosas.
Yeah.
I wish I had fans that would come watch our show.
Yeah.
I should do that one day. Just have
Have
fans.
a live taping.
Yeah, actually, it would be my goal to have a live taping.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, and because I launched the podcast in October, I'd love to have a huge horror live show.
I could probably help you line up a theater if you wanted to do it in a theater.
Okay, you guys heard it here first. I would love to do it.
Yeah.
I'd love to do it. I have to get the equipment. Like,
'Cause-
I could probably use all this stuff.
I'm also a weirdo comedian, so I spend a lot of time in little theaters at night.
That's true.
Yeah.
I follow you on Instagram. I see what you do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So you did this movie slasher.com,
Mm-hmm.
and now would you consider yourself a horror filmmaker, or you just made a horror movie?
Well, I've since done a second feature, which was also horror.
Wait, which one?
It's currently called The Sluagh. It'll be retitled before it comes out, but it's most likely going to premiere early next year.
How come I don't. You didn't mention this to me.
I didn't?
Wait, what's it called?
It's called The Sluagh, which is why it's going to be retitled.
Yeah, I don't.
It's a monster from Celtic folklore.
I mean, you were probably going to tell me the night I went out for drinks and then I canceled, so
Yeah.
that's a fair
Oh, yeah.
reason why I don't know.
It was on the docket. It was on the. I wrote
Damn
out.
it.
I wrote out topics that I really wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, these are the things we're going to talk
Yeah.
about, and you got to cross them all off.
There was an agenda. I sadly crumpled it up and threw it in the trash.
Well, I will definitely meet up for drinks. I just had a deadline. It does happen.
It happens. It happens.
happens.
And you were successful with that
Yes.
deadline. You met your deadline.
I'm a pretty good deadline meter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't meet
Except
a guy.
for drinks.
No,
Except for
I-
drinks. You fail at deadlines for
Well,
drinks.
I am human,
Yeah, that's all right.
and it's weird that I would turn out a drink. So,
Yeah.
especially with a good-looking guy. So that's clearly on me right there.
Especially you give me such a hard time. You're like, you're gonna cancel, aren't you? And was like,
I
"No, I'm
think
not gonna
you've
cancel."
canceled before.
No, I haven't.
I wouldn't just randomly
The
give you a
only
hard
thing
time.
I've done is been horrible at responding to text, which is with everyone.
That's basically everybody.
I hate my cell phone.
Don't. I know, but
Yeah.
I can't be like that because I run a business from my house. I mean, I literally book work. I'm on my phone constantly, which I don't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
But like between the podcast and writing and filmmaking and then just life, I would never
Yeah.
get anything. I do try to like I'm not looking at it now. I'm only looking at it because I'm doing the clock of the show.
That's totally okay. My phone is on the floor upside down, and that's where it always goes when I'm talking to people.
which must be all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
If I'm talking to someone, I don't go on my phone. I'm never like, hold on a second, unless like I get like I hear it vibrate a bunch. Then I'm like, all right, let me see what's up.
Yeah, there's probably shit going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's most likely just one of the improv teams I'm on. Like, hey, what are we doing after the show?
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
So you do improv?
I do improv.
Where do you do improv at?
All around town.
Like you don't belong to an improv troupe? Like there isn't a troupe that
I'm
Ben
on a
belongs to?
team. My main team is called Loser Celebrities.
Loser Celebrities.
Loser Celebrities.
But where do you just do it all over?
Yeah, we're an indie team, so we perform
cute.
at whatever theater will have us, which is pretty much everywhere.
I want to go. I want to go.
We had a show last night.
I was busy. Oh, I was at that festival. I was at a festival.
You were at a festival.
Dude, I'm a big deal.
You are.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah.
No, but I would go because I like to take the cell phone and go to events and just record people, and I put it on the YouTube page. So I go to a lot of events, so that's always fun for me.
Well, we do like probably 2 or 3 shows a week, so come.
Wow, I'm glad we did this. There's so much about you I didn't know.
Yeah.
See, this is what's so great about Mimosas.
Yeah.
Hashtag Sunday Fun Day.
Sunday Fun Day.
Okay, so you play the guitar, and you're an actor, but not horror specifically.
Not horror specifically, although I really enjoy horror, and the horror community has been very good to me.
Dude, the horror community is legit.
Oh, the horror community is the best. It's
Really?
like I don't think there's a more supportive group of fans than the horror community.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It really is. I've learned that. I mean, because and I've learned that it's like you can like horror movies, but then there's the community of like when I go to events and all the like the Comic Cons of horror, those conventions, and it's just like I actually run into the same people all the time. It's like we're best friends. I love that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And and that's one. So it's a culture. But the one thing I love about horror specifically is that, they love even B movies, like really cheesy movies. Have an entire like my cousin loves that shit like crazy.
Oh yeah, no, there's people who prefer them.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people who just prefer films that don't have the budget or the time, to that a big budget film would have.
My cousin loves that stuff. Yeah,
less than $100,000 and have to do it in 16 days. Or less. And there's people who have a lot of respect for that and admire it, and those are the films they prefer.
Yeah.
I
mean, they like some of the bigger ones too, but they
definitely,
like my cousin knows a lot of the bigger movies, but we go to events and stuff, and the more obscure the better. And I have no idea what he's saying. And he'll talk to people, and I'm like, it's like a whole other language. I have no idea.
Oh yeah.
He calls it the gorgasms, I think is what they call them.
Gorgasms?
Like those kind of movies, like he if it has the word massacre in the title, like that's his favorite. Like, Bowling Party Massacre, or Babysitter Massacre, like stuff like that. Like those cheesy ones, they usually put the word massacre in it, right?
Yeah.
And that's the kind of shit which is fine. That's what I'm saying. That's the one thing I love about this.
There's one that I enjoyed with an indie film with the title Massacre in the title, Pool Party Massacre.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And that was one that I saw when we were on the festival route, and that one's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen that one?
No, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it super, like, almost no budget, but they did a lot with the budget they had.
And those movies do well.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I love about it. And that's so all the way to the big ones, all the way down. Like, this is one of those particular industries, like, it doesn't matter. It will have an audience. And the one thing I love about horror is, like, a lot of these movies from the 80s now are having their 30-year reunions.
Yeah.
And you can go to a midnight screening of these movies, and they're still packed.
Oh, yeah.
Sold out. You could have, like, even Universal's movies of, like, Creature of the Black Lagoon. Sold out.
I went to the 25-year anniversary screening of Child's Play. 25 years? Was that what it just hit?
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, and that was at the... what's that one in Los Feliz? The
Vista.
Yeah,
I
the Vista.
love that theater, yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful theater.
I went to a double screening of... They have Friday the 13th Part 1 and Part 6.
Okay.
When Harry Manfredini was... I think they had released... Oh, they released all of the soundtracks. And they had like this huge screening, and he was there.
When was that? Because they just screened Part 6 again recently.
Well, on Friday the 13th they did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
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 They did over at the Newer, I think.
They did a screening at the Vista, too.
Really?
Well,
yeah. the director of that one...
I could be wrong. I didn't go. Even though 6 is one of the ones I prefer of the Friday the 13th films.
They do, too.
Yeah.
No, it premiered on Friday the 13th at midnight, somewhere in Santa Monica, I think. Whatever. I wasn't there, so.
Yeah.
But it was sold out. Yeah, there were a lot of people. And the director was sending me pictures of, like, there were so many people there.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about horror.
Yeah.
So it's great that you're able to, like, and here's what I like, because I think people sometimes want to get their start in horror, and so, like, you think that it's going to be, like, kind of cheesy, but then there is an audience for horror, and the fans are so loyal that there's nothing wrong. Like, I want to be a horror filmmaker.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't necessarily want to do horror specifically.
Yeah.
I love just making movies, but I have no problem being known as a horror filmmaker because I know how like the airplanes all the time.
Yeah.
I know how great and loyal the fans are.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, they're great. Like I will make things that are not horror, but I will always come back to horror.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of fun to make. The community really appreciates, if you show them something they haven't seen, even if you didn't have the best budget to,
And I love that. Yeah. You can't do that. You can't do that with any other genre.
Oh, if you're making a drama, you got to come correct. Like you got to you got to have like A-list actors, you got to
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
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 So but
fuck dramas.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No.
I
but,
mean,
but you can really hire him for dramas. That's what you want
Yeah.
to say.
Hire me for dramas.
But
Until then, fuck dramas.
dramas, yeah.
Just kidding. I was in a fun drama that came out last year.
Really? That's a nice segue to talk about it.
Yeah. It's called, or did it come out? No, it came out last year. It came out. It was either end of last year or early this year.
Well, just pretend like that someone's listening to this podcast 5 years from now and they won't even care. It just came out recently.
It came out recently. It's called Addicted. It's also free on Amazon Prime, so you can have a little Ben Kaplan Film Festival at home.
I think we should
for
do
no
I
money.
definitely think we should do
Don't pirate that one because I was only an actor in that one. So.
that. Yeah. So definitely, well, I think most people have Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So go watch your movies.
Otherwise, you have to go shopping all the time.
Gross. Who does that?
Who does that?
Women? I don't really shop.
I buy so much junk on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Just like things that I don't necessarily need or don't need to have delivered to me, but I'm like, I don't want to carry that home.
Yeah, you're like, this is kind of cool, and the 4 other things they suggested I'll just buy those 2.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's free over $35? I'll buy 4 more things.
Yeah. Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I always try to like bulk purchase my Amazon Prime purchases.
I think that's smart.
Yeah. Well, I fail at it usually. Usually I'll buy, like I'm going to bed and it's like, oh yeah, I want this thing, and I don't really need it. I'm a frequent like right before I go to bed, let me just buy something on Amazon Prime.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I went nuts on Prime Day.
I was gonna go nuts on Prime, but I was filming and I was like, I kept looking and then I would miss all the deals of the stuff I wanted.
Well, and their site kept crashing too. There's so many people.
Because I told you everybody has Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I found out a bunch of stuff that I would have bought otherwise, but their site kept crashing. So
thanks, Amazon.
Yeah, we'll see if they survive without all that money. I
think he's pretty much the richest man in the world.
Oh, for sure. No, Amazon's doing okay.
I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just Prime Day.
Yeah.
It only affects us. To them, they just
Yeah.
Amazon, you should probably sponsor my podcast now.
Yeah, Amazon, what are you doing? Sponsor this podcast.
Yeah, and then you can.
We know you're listening. There's an Amazon Alexa Echo somewhere.
Yeah, they're always listening.
Yeah,
I'll tag them in this podcast.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then they'll watch your movies.
Good.
And they'll promote it. Maybe wouldn't it be funny if I tagged them, and then all of a sudden your movie was like suggested to everybody?
I would.
We can only hope.
We can only hope.
I think that's a really good idea, Amazon. I think you should get on that right now.
Yeah.
And then,
Alexa, get on that right now.
And then I'll hashtag iTunes, and they could put me in as like podcast of the week or something.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I hope it's a thing.
Does Amazon do podcasts?
No, I said iTunes.
Oh, iTunes, yes.
Here, have some more mimosa.
Oh, yeah. It's going straight to my head.
That's okay. That's what we do them for. So do you have anything else you want to share? Anything amazing about Ben Kaplan that we should know?
Oh, so much, but nothing's coming to mind right now.
So you're an actor. You're in a troupe.
I'm in an improv troupe. I also do stand-up, but I haven't been doing too much stand-up these days.
Yeah, I don't find you that funny, so that's fair.
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm a hack.
Dude, people tell me all the time, "Oh, you're so funny. You should be a comedian." I am just funny like in situations. Like I can't imagine going in front of people and being like, all right, so like a nun walks into a bar, right? Like, because nuns don't drink. Like,
Yeah.
I can't be a comedian.
Yeah.
I don't,
So what you should do is you should book yourself as a stand-up act, and then just invite a bunch of people on stage with you and just have a conversation in front of an audience.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah.
heard it here first. Okay, I'm gonna
I
get a
can't wait
T-shirt
to
that
see
says
it.
that because I always say that. You hear this here first
You should.
from my 4 followers.
Right now, there's a guy here who's screen printing that shirt.
I always try to because I'm so quick witted. So if I don't say it and we print the T-shirt now, it's gone forever
Yeah.
on the internet. We can't have that.
Yeah. And I think it's also good that you also have the T-shirt cannon ready.
Ready. I should put. You know what I should do? I should start doing this thing where I put like my guests' faces on like the front of it, and then like the logo on the back.
Oh, I would love that.
So you get like your Ben Kaplan Mimosas with Michael T-shirt.
Oh my God, that would
Done. And you're fucking doing it.
do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Don't just do it because I don't want to get sued, but just
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just comma or dot. Do
Do
it.
it. Done.
Yeah.
Wow, there's so many amazing things we're taking care of today. I love it.
Yeah.
It's really hot in here.
Yeah. It's warm. I mean, it's been warm in LA.
I actually think it's warm around the world. I was reading an article that it's really warm, like everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I think all the polar ice caps are gone.
Gone? I don't think
I
they're
just think
gone.
it's safe to assume we no longer have a North Pole. So
Yeah.
Christmas canceled.
You're not listening to this in Florida right now because you are underwater.
That's right.
Yeah.
Los Angeles, what? I never
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Hashtag Throwback Thursday to when we had Los Angeles.
Yeah. Right now, we're doing this in a submarine.
I mean, we might get there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty scared to think.
I do feel safe in the submarine. It's an all German crew. They've yelled a couple things at me, but I don't understand if they're commands or
There's
or
like
what.
nine.
So
Nine. And you're like, I don't, 9 what?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. I'm just like I'm here for the podcast.
Yeah, you're like, Michael,
Yeah.
I'm a guest of Michael. 9. Hey, Ben.
Yes.
What's your favorite color?
When I was very young, it was orange, but I want to say my favorite color is blue.
I think because I've always seen you in blue.
Yeah.
What's your favorite horror movie?
I don't know if it counts as horror, but I fucking love the movie They Live. I love John Carpenter,
No,
but I love They
that's a horror
Live.
movie.
Yeah, I didn't know if it's more of a sci-fi than it is. I'd say it's like a thrill. It has the best fight scene in any movie. Period.
There's like a thin line between horror and sci-fi, from what I hear.
That's fair.
So,
Yeah, I mean it's a thriller.
What's your favorite drama? I know I'm getting deep in there. I know.
Yeah. Pass.
Okay. You have a favorite comedy? What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday.
Holiday. Oh, I can't sing that because I don't have the rights to it.
Yeah. I think you're allowed to sing a couple seconds of it for free.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
all I can afford. So that's all you get.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think too much on holidays because, like,
You don't decorate at all?
I mean, I don't not decorate, but, like,
Like it's not
even,
artwork?
like, I don't give a shit about my birthday. It's not I don't give a shit about my birthday, but, like, other people are like, this is my birthday month. And it's like, I
actually texted you on your birthday.
You did, and that was very nice of you, and I was very appreciative of that because when I was growing up, my birthday is December 23rd, so growing up, nobody's around for that. Like,
Okay,
you
that's
can't invite,
Christmas,
yeah, but also my family's Jewish, so
That's right, Kaplan.
yeah,
Kaplan. Oh,
and so like it was just my birthday was always a nothing, not a nothing thing. My parents did a good job of, but
Wait, so your parents are Jewish? You're not Jewish?
I mean, I
The way you
was
said
raised
that-
Jewish.
Okay.
I was raised. Right now, I'm not actively doing anything. If I had,
You're
if
just
I
like
had
on
to
the
be
side.
something right now, I'm
Yeah.
Jewish.
You're
you
kind
know?
of just sitting on the sidelines cheering them on.
Yeah.
You're like, go mom, go dad. Rosh
Yeah.
Hashanah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, be aggressive. E. Okay. I like Arbor Day. That's my favorite holiday because I
How
like
come?
trees.
Trees are cool. Trees are dope.
I like trees. Yeah, because they give us life and air.
Oh yeah.
I actually do like most holidays. I'm just not a big decorator, and I think it's because I'm single. So it's like, if I'm the one who has to see it, I just don't give a shit like enough to.
A friend of mine, when he moved back home from Los Angeles. I knew him in college.
Okay.
He gave me a Christmas tree, so I usually put up the Christmas tree.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he had like one of those fake Christmas trees, and he left it. He's like, I want you to have this. And I was like, all right.
That's nice of him to force his holiday on you.
Yeah.
That was very nice of him.
Yeah.
Did you send him a Nora and
That's
go, here,
the,
bitch, that's
that's
for you.
the trick to converting Jews. Just
Leave a Christmas tree.
just leave a fake Christmas tree with them.
I'm telling you, you have your whole act right there.
Yeah.
The best way to convert Jews.
Yeah, it's just
leave a Christmas tree.
Yeah, just leave a Christmas tree.
Right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know why you don't text me back on Friday nights because of
The Sabbath.
Shabbat. That makes more sense now.
Yeah.
See, this whole time I thought you're just a mean person.
No.
But you're just
Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you came. So just so you know, we are running out of time.
No.
I know it goes. I should make the show an hour.
Yeah.
But then I think by 30 minutes people are happy. But I feel like by 45 minutes they're gonna fucking change it.
Yeah. Well,
So-
by 45 minutes, we're gonna be too deep in these mimosas, and
Yeah.
then it's gonna get real.
That's what we call after the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're actually a lot of fun. You're really funny, and I appreciate you sharing all about your movies and stuff.
Thank you.
And I'll put the links and stuff on the site so people can actually pirate their own versions of your
good.
movie. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. No,
Why search
I
for
mean,
it? They can just do it themselves.
At least watch it on Amazon Prime, then rip it from there or steal it, however, and then you can create your own YouTube link.
Yeah.
You know, cover it in ads.
But I would love. I want to have you back on the show, and when you have more coming out, we'll talk about it.
Anytime. Yeah.
I didn't know you were gonna be this much fun. I would have stopped canceling on you.
Yeah. Well,
All
now
right.
you know.
The more you know.
Yeah.
You're a cool guy.
You're a cool guy.
I am.
You are.
Okay. So anything
It's
else?
settled. You're cool.
It's cool. How can people find you?
I'm at the Ben Kaplan on pretty much all social media. I'd say I'm most active on Instagram, but I'm on Twitter as well.
That's true, you guys, because he's
Facebook.
always posting about him at the gym.
Yeah, which I collapsed at today.
I know, but I'm not surprised because you're getting bigger in your weights. I've been watching you.
Well, you know, I'm trying to keep up with everything, and I had like a meeting earlier today. I didn't eat today. Went to the gym. Was looking to come here,
I
and
don't want to hear that. That makes me sad. Well, I appreciate you almost dying for the show.
yeah, of course.
That might get us one more follower.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah,
He'll get one more
if you
Instagram.
weren't gonna subscribe to this podcast, you have to subscribe now.
Now's your chance. Please do.
Yeah,
I'll take the sympathy
Yeah.
subscribe.
yeah.
So the
5-star review. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you don't listen to the show.
Yeah,
Just give me a
that's really the important thing.
Just subscribe, like, and forward, but you don't have to listen to it.
Let's get real, guys.
Yeah, because let's be honest. I think the only people who listen to my show is my mom, and maybe my sister.
Moms are the best.
Moms are the best.
Yeah, sisters are great too.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if you know this. I have a twin sister.
Do you really?
I ever tell you that?
I think I knew you had a sister, but I didn't know she
Yeah,
was a
we're twins.
twin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much our whole lives,
Yeah.
except for the first 5 minutes when she was born first.
Oh.
Then when I came out, well, I guess even before that.
You came out and you're like, it's not all about you.
I did.
I'm here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most people don't know this, and I don't know if I talk about this often on the show, but I'm actually a triplet. My mother miscarried one of the babies.
Oh.
So she gave birth to 2 babies, but 3 placentas.
Oh.
So you almost had another Michael or another Michelle.
Well, your sister's name is Michelle?
Well, we're twins, so it's Michael and Michelle.
Okay.
I know, how cute.
Yeah, that's adorable.
It's totally adorable.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Ben Kaplan.
Mm-hmm. On everything.
And do you have a website?
TheBenKaplan.com.
So easy.
Branding.
And then it's all information about your movies and your troupe.
It's somewhere.
Okay, just Google Ben Kaplan.
Instagram is probably the best way to keep up with me. That's the one I update the most.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, you're a goddamn rock star.
You're a goddamn rock
I
star.
appreciate you coming. Let's clink
Of course.
and send this out. So thank you so much for listening.
Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. So you can find us on we're on iTunes and Stitcher Radio, Google Play. I mean, and YouTube. You just have to find us everywhere. Google it. Please like and subscribe and share because I really want the world to hear these wonderful guests that I have in our great stories, and they get to share them with me, and now they get to share them with you. So send it to your grandma and people at the gym and your doctor's office. Just send it out there.
Send it to all the moms.
There you go. Hey, moms love Ben Kaplan.
Yeah. Oh, they do.
I'm making a t-shirt that says that.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Bye.
Bye.